500 Days of Summer is a one sided love story of Tom. It's not about hero and heroine, it's about the side character who never got his love. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what I liked about this movie and what I didn't like about this movie. Let's start. First of all, if I have to talk about the positive side of the movie, is that its concept. Its concept is too brilliant. It is raw and real. It's not like that typical movie where a hero and heroine always end up together. It's not like that. It is the story of Tom, a hopeless romantic. And the characters, their performance, that is also great. And the female character is so beautiful. Her many expressions were also so beautiful for me. It is designed in such a way that the both characters are right in their own place. Tom is right in his own place, and Summer is right in her own place. Tom is right because loving someone is not wrong. He had feelings for Summer, and that is not wrong. Having feelings for someone is not wrong. But it gets toxic when you are obsessed, when you are attached, when you are desperate for someone. And the maturity is to understand that what you are holding on is not yours. You have to let it go. But maturity does not hit instantly, it takes time. So Tom also had to learn that. On the other hand, Summer was not serious about the relationship, and Tom knew about that. She had cleared up everything. That I'm not serious and I cannot give you that. So they both were right in their own place. Another thing I liked about this movie is that one last part of this movie where Tom says, I hope you are happy. And that is so major because you are not obligated to have feelings for me if I have feelings for you. You are not forced. Just because we listen the same song, it does not mean we are the soulmate. The story of Tom and Summer is so beautiful, but it does not mean they are meant to be together. It doesn't mean they end up together. So this movie tells us the beautiful story does not always get beautiful ending. It might be the learning. It might be the learning of letting it go. And I like the concept of this movie so much. It is telling the audience that just because you have feelings for someone, you talk to someone, you hang out with them, it does not mean they are your soulmate. And most of the time, people victimize. People are like, why not me? It has to be me. People don't hit chosen by someone. And they feel like, oh, it has to be me. It has to be us. Why not it's me? People romanticize the heartbreak of not being chosen. Let's imagine there are three characters A, B, and D. A and B are together. And then A goes and chooses D. Then people hate D. People say, oh, D is such an evil person. D came between. He should not choose D. He should choose B. But who are you to decide that? Who are you to decide that? You are not anyone to decide that. It's not about the beautiful story. It's not about the two person. It's about the compatibility. It's about the communication. It's about the trust. It's about the connection. It's about the love. So people have to understand that just because the story is beautiful, it does not mean it is meant for them. At the end of the movie, Tom and Summer, they were sitting together. And Tom asked, you had said that you don't even want to marry, you don't want to be in a relationship, but now you are married, it's just too confusing. And Summer says, I didn't feel something for you, which I felt for him. So Summer never loved him. Summer never loved Tom. And when she got some feelings for the man, she married that man. So it's all about the feelings. Now let's talk about the negative sides of the movie. The negative side of the movie is the female character. I didn't like the female character because how they were trying to show that whatever she's doing, it's fine, it's normal. But it's not. Today you are kissing Tom, tomorrow you are hugging, and then after tomorrow you are saying that I want to end this. And you are again kissing him, and then you are like, oh, I'm not even ready for this. And when Tom said, I don't want you to label it, I want you to be consistent. And I was like, no, I cannot defend her anymore. Because yes, you have to be consistent. You want to kiss, you are kissing. You don't want to kiss, you are treating him in a bad way. You know what? It feels like just being used, betrayed. So I didn't like that. And at the end of the movie, the last scene, they were sitting together. And Tom asks to the Summer, "Why were you dancing with me?" Then she says, "Because I wanted to." And he says, "Oh, you do what you want to do." They were trying to normalize, like, oh, she's just an innocent girl, so she can do anything she wants. I didn't like that. And they were trying to show that, oh, Summer does not even owe anything to Tom. That is true. That is true. But in this movie, they have shown Summer kissing Tom, Summer hugging Tom. So you cannot say Summer does not owe anything to Tom. She definitely owes something. And when she walks away, she does not even have any guilt. She does not even have any feelings like why I was treating him like this. She just walks away like nothing, and I didn't like that. You will be like, okay, I had already told him that, oh, I don't have any feelings for him. I had already told him. You can say that, but you don't know about that person. What if that person's feelings were real? You don't know that. You don't want, we understand. But what about that person? What about that person? So I didn't like the concept of Summer using Tom. You can justify and say, I had already told you. But you are the one who was taking the first step. So that's why I didn't like that part. In the 500 Days of Summer, I was thinking, what if the makers had shown us that Tom can't even feel her, can't even hug her, can't even feel the warmth of her? What if? Then I realized, even though Tom and Summer, they were hanging out with each other, they were hugging with each other, still Summer was never his. So movie was trying to show us, it doesn't matter how much you try, something is not meant to be. If it's not yours, it's not yours. Yep. Hollywood romantic movie. So obviously they feel like, oh, I have to sexualize the characters. I have to show the characters naked. I have to build the tension between the character by showing the bed scenes. They feel like that. And in Hollywood romantic movies, in one scene the character meets, and in another scene they are already in the bed. And I don't even get that feelings from the Hollywood romantic movies. I don't even get to connect with the characters. It's not even relatable and it's not even something to like about them because they are kissing to one person and then they meet the main character of the movie and then they kiss to that person also. There's nothing like to feel. They show immediate physical chemistry, but so often they fail to show why two people are actually perfect for each other. They skip over the art of waiting, the art of choosing the same person over and over again, the art of true connection, and the art of trust. The true cinematic connection should be felt even when characters are not making out. The audience needs to feel a soul level bond without the physical noise. And that's why very few romantic Hollywood movies I admire. I'm not hating on, they are just not my type. At the end, I would say the concept of the movie is great, and there will be positive side, there will be negative side. Some people view the same thing in a different way. Some people view the same thing in a different way. It depends on the people and their perception. If I have to talk about this movie, then when I was watching this movie for the first time, I was negative about it. But second time when I try to watch it, I watch it to understand it, and I think I understood it. So the overall execution was great.